Okay, there you go. Okay, we're live. Hi. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of After 30 with Gara Eriguel. Today we have a couple of very, very special guests. I'm really, really excited to be talking to them on this episode. Let me start first with this quote from an unknown person who probably got wasak and walwal, like every other human being here, who had their hearts broken. Bear with me, it's a little long, pero stake through your heart talaga yung quote na to, okay? Sabi niya, be thankful for every heartbreak, for they were planned. They come into your life just to reveal another layer of yourself to you and then leave. Their purpose, yes, their purpose is to shake you up, tear apart your ego a little bit, show you your obstacles and addictions, break your heart open so new light can get in, make you so desperate and out of control that you have to transform your life. And you do. O, di ba? We've all had our hearts broken one way or another. And it's really in how you get through it, not necessarily get over it, di ba? That allows for these heartbreaks to be heart growth. On this episode, we're talking to doctor, podcaster, host, a breast cancer survivor, and all around superwoman, Doc Gia Sison, and clinical psychologist, international keynote speaker, and moderator, podcast host as well, Renz Arago of walwalsesh podcast. Hello.
Hello, Kara!
Hello, Kara! Hello, partner!
Kanina narinig ko pala yung quote ni Kara para gusto ka nang umalis. Char.
Ako rin eh.
Parang
Gia Sison and Renz Arago left the
masyadong
group.
tagos na tagos.
Diba? Tamang-tama. Kumusta naman po kayo? How are your
Wasak!
hearts today?
Wasak, Kara? Yan ang may topic natin ngayon, Kara.
Ano ba
Thank you.
yan?
Good to know. Marami tayong laman sa episode na to then. Okay. Well, thank you. Let me start by saying thank you so much, the two of you, for making time. And I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. So, after ko sabihin yung thank you na yun, babasagin muna natin yung isa't isa, okay? So,
Game.
my first question is, whoever wants to answer it first. I guess kung sino yung mas heartbroken. Charing!
Ba't ako? Ba't ako? As the only single person here, charot.
Well, ayan na. I love it. Kasi, basta. Nung nag-usap tayo last week, gusto ko na talagang tanungin tong tanong na to sa'yo, Sir Ren.
Kaya pala.
Yes.
Kaya pala.
Pero may choice ka naman, okay? Either, para mas madali, when was the first time you had your heart broken and what made it so painful? Or, what is the most memorable heartbreak and why was it memorable? Or both. You can answer both.
Ang hirap. Siguro din ako sa most memorable kasi yung first heartbreak ko parang ano naman puppy love lang naman kasi yun. Grade 6 pa ako nun. So parang hindi ko alam kung
pa lang, ha?
Grade
6.
Sorry.
Grade 6.
Early bird. Bakit?
Did you get the
Bago
worm?
naman bakit? Ay, sorry, pwede ba dito yun? Baka wholesome pala dito, sorry.
Pwede yan.
No, push lang. Go.
Kasi yun, ang bata ko kasi nun. So parang everything that happened nung bata ko, parang I don't really consider them as heartache. Kasi parang they were just, puppy love. But I'll go for the most memorable siguro. I think it was with my best friend na in love kasi ako sa kanya. So, ang sakit niya kasi parang pinapili niya ako. Pinapili niya ako kung siya or another person. Kasi I was already in love with someone. Parang, paano ba? Sorry, context. Na-in love ako sa kanya, sinabi kong love ko siya, tapos hindi niya ako love. So, I moved on. Kumbaga, long story short, I moved on. I fell for someone else. Tapos, pinapili niya ako. Kasi ayaw niya yun. Gusto niya hiwalayan ko na kasi it's not good for me, ganyan-ganyan. Tapos, pinapili niya ako. And then, pinili ko yung other person. Kasi, yun yung love ko Tapos, feeling ko may chance, di ba? Tapos, after choosing the other person, nagka-friendship over na kami. So, for me, it was the most memorable heartbreak kasi parang it took several years before it came to that point. Tapos, ang hirap kasi pinapili niya ako. And parang ako, hindi ko siya kayang piliin that time. Kahit na may feelings pa ako para sa kanya. Kasi feeling ko, best friends lang kami. So I went for someone na I thought would love me and na may chance. The funny thing is, kaya memorable heartbreak yun, kasi parang dalawa sila magkadikit. Alam ni Doc Gito. Dalawa sa magkadikit, kasi like, I chose that other person over my best friend. So, I lost my best friend. And then, parang, about 2 days later, ginost na ako nung person na chinose ko. So, kasi,
Oo, ganyan kasalimuot ang love life ni partner.
Hindi
yun,
ka
so,
pa nakakabangon dun sa
ikaw
isa.
nakaka-move on, di ba?
Nakampas
And
ka
ang
na
malala, so
ulit.
parang, alam mo yun, parang pinili nga kita dahil, kasi alam din ng other person yung nangyari na parang, there's this best friend na I fell in love with, ganyan. So, as in, ginost ako, hindi na siya nagparamdam. And that's it. As in, alam mo yung wasak na nga yung puso ko. Kasi di ba, ang sakit nung friendship breakups. Tapos sa best friend mo pa. Tapos few days later, yung taong pinili mo, kaya nawala yung best friend mo, siya naman yung nawala. So parang, ano to? Heartache over heartache? Di ba di lang yung
Come
chance
centuries
mag-move on
nga.
sa isa. Ganun
Hala,
kalala.
2 pa lang yun. Ano yung pangatlo?
Partner
Nahanap
naman
na
okay na tayo dun Charot. Hindi kasi ako naman kukwento pa, di ba?
Ay, meron pa! Okay.
Makulay ang buhay yan si Renz Argao.
Eto pa. So, yung nang-ghost sa akin, eventually, bumalik siya. Nag-zombie siya. So, muling nabuhay. Charot. Si Tanga, tinanggap. Pinabalik. Dinala pa sa Europe. Charot.
Oo, nag-Italy. Italy pa sila.
No.
Paris.
Sa Amsterdam and Paris.
Paris.
Brussels and Paris. Tapos, well, it was...
Sorry naman.
Naiyak.
Sana all.
Ganun katanga yung heartache na yun kasi, alam mo yun, parang ginost ka na, tapos pinabalik mo pa. Tapos ginost, well, hindi ako ginost
Tour
that
mo
time.
pa around the world.
Oo.
The bad thing is, habang nandun kami, naghahanap siya ng ibang guy.
Totoo yan, Kara. Totoo. I can attest to that.
Wapo ba to? Kapal mo ba?
Feeling niya.
Well, sometimes it's really just yung arrive no? Yung feeling
True.
Energies nga, di ba, Doc Gia?
Hindi, ang bait kasi naman.
Okay.
Nadala sa pagiging mabait.
Such a user, partner.
Change topic na, Doc Gina.
Such a user.
Baka ano mo kwento.
Okay.
Doc
Got
Gina.
it. Okay. Noted. Thank you so much for sharing that, Renz. We'll go back to you later on yung on what you learned from that whole experience. But Doc Gia, same question. Which do you want to answer both or which one do you want to answer? Ano yung first
pwede
time
naman both.
or most memorable? Okay, go ahead.
Sabi hindi siya papatalo.
Hindi, alam mo na to.
Topic na to
Kasi, naging third party ako before. I was a third party for 2 phases in my life. And then, parang it was very painful kasi parang alam mo yun, you're struggling to get yourself recognized, get yourself loved. But the most memorable heartbreak was when I already found a one, nakala ko papakasalan ko na siya, and then he cheated on me. So, yun. After 4 years of being in a relationship, formally in med school, alam mo yung kilala na namin yung parents namin, we go out, ganyan. Kala ko talaga kami na. So, ayun, bumagsak siya, nauna ako, he cheated on me. So,
no.
That was a very memorable heartbreak kasi same circle kami ng friends So, up to now, hindi ko siya makakalimutan. Ilang beses ko na yan namura sa walwalsesh Hindi ata siya nakikinig. Alam mo, partner yan. Hindi niya talaga. I think he doesn't get it.
Or maybe he has heard you and just doesn't have the balls to say anything.
Yeah.
Well, nag-cheat siya Wala talaga siyang balls. Sure.
Wala talaga, sorry. Can I just say? No, I've had relationships with guys who cheated on me. I became really good friends pa with one. Diba? Self-respect. Hello? Wala tayong self-respect ng mga panahon na yon. Pero I don't think they're not to discount whatever. I don't think they're horrible people. I just think, yeah, they are. Sorry, they were.
Yeah, yeah.
They were at the time. Hindi,
Walang
tinatry
ano,
kasi
walang ibang
walang
explanation, eh,
excuse
'di
kasi.
ba?
'Di ba? Tas sasabihin pa sa'yo, it was your fault. I think the worst part there is that you feel like it's your fault because you were ahead and the other person felt smaller, 'di ba? Or
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't
totoo
have
yan.
time, hence ganyan, or I'm too strong and hence ganito naghanap siya ng anong gusto niya yung Maria Clara,
Oo,
ganyan.
gano'n.
So,
Yeah.
Mahinhin, gano'n.
I don't deserve you, or something like that.
mali.
You
Nakakabuisit
deserve
yung
someone
line, "I don't
better.
deserve you." Parang, eh, di make yourself ano, deserving,
Kaya
'di ba?
nga. Totoo.
I wanna ask you about that because you just mentioned yung line na yon when people say I don't deserve you. What do you think that really means when they say that to someone? And
For me
have you
kasi
said it to someone?
parang ang bullshit, sorry, nung line na, "I don't deserve you." Parang kasi sasabihin niya, "Kasi you're so kind, kasi you're ganito, you're ganyan, you're ganyan." Parang
Agree,
pupurihin ka
agree.
niya, patronize ka, iaangat ka sa ivory tower, tapos sabihin, "So I don't deserve you, you deserve someone better." So for me, I feel it's bullshit kasi it simply means na parang hindi mo ako kayang ipaglaban, hindi mo ako kayang piliin. Kasi
You don't
if
even
you
want to
see
try.
you don't even wanna try, 'di ba? Parang if you
Yeah,
see me up there, assuming na andun nga ako up there, why not make yourself worthy of that love, 'di ba?
yeah.
Deserving of that love, deserving of me. Bakit mo sasabihin, "I don't deserve you, so iwan na lang kita." Parang, bakit parang
Parang
kasalanan
it's a beautiful way out.
actually, it's a beautiful
It is.
way out. I would agree dun na parang it's a way out and oh my God, looking back now, I think ginamit ko na nga din siya at one point in my life. And doon ko na-realize kasi it's a beautiful way out. I mean,
Yeah.
di ba, I mean,
Parang,
it doesn't hurt. Well, it hurts, pero parang you're telling the
Less
person na
evil, parang
less
ganon.
evil lang. Ganun. Parang, it's still bullshit, pero parang, yun, it makes it a lot lesser ng pain dun sa person siguro.
true.
Kasi parang
Y-
you're somehow taking the burden off them eh. Na
Yeah.
it's not your fault. Yung cliche na it's not you, it's me, 'di ba? Pero yun nga,
Yun. Isa pa yan.
it simply shows na I mean on the receiving end naman, parang so hindi mo ako nagawang ipaglaban, 'di ba? So you were not able to do something to make
Mm-mm.
yourself deserving of my love, parang ganun. So parang may kulang, parang ganun.
Also on the other end of that, no, parang pag nasabihan ka nun, it's not you, it's me. I wish we could have loved ourselves enough in that situation to have said, okay, ikaw nga. Oo nga. Ako wala akong problema. Okay,
Oo.
Ano,
bye.
hindi natin nasasabi yun 'no? Parang
Diba?
wala na, iyak ka lang.
Agree.
Oo.
Iyak kang,
Ano,
okay, okay,
gusto ko
gano'n.
yun, parang oo nga na sana we had that strength to say na,
No, to say,
actually,
yeah,
alam
you're
mo
right.
ikaw, tapos, you bring everything.
Actually, ikaw yung malas. Yung gano'n. Ikaw talaga
Oo.
yung
Ikaw
black
talaga
sheep
yung
dito.
mali. Baho ng paa mo. Tapos, ano, di ba yung mga gano'n? Ay, nako
Sama ng
talaga.
ugali mo, yabang
Oo,
mo.
actually, no? Bakit nga ba natin nagagawa? Uy, kayo, yung listeners natin, no? Kapag, if ever you hear that line,
Yeah, what do you
alam niyo na sasabihin niyo, oo,
oo.
ikaw nga, ganyan.
I-affirm mo siya. I-affirm mo na,
Ah!
yeah,
Affirm mo
I
siya.
affirm you for being the bad one.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Ganyan.
Today, your affirmation is, you are,
You
oh my
are
God.
pangit. Yung mga ganyan.
Yeah. And yes, you don't deserve me. Thank you for calling it
Diba?
out. Thank you for saving my time. 'Di ba?
Yes.
Mga ganon.
Yes.
Ganun.
Hay, talaga.
Buti naman
Kailangan pagdaanan
na-realize
muna
mo
natin
pala.
lahat 'yon bago mo
Kasi
maisip.
hahabulin mo pa eh. No, no, I deserve you.
Oo.
Tama na yun.
Diba?
And ang
Bakit
ano
kasi
kapalit nun,
ano?
yes, okay, so I will lessen myself for you.
Uy,
Ayun.
oo,
Yan
minsan
yung
may gano'n, 'di ba?
that's
Yung willing
true.
ka na parang, "Oh, sige ako na mag-a-adjust para sa'yo." Tapos
Oo.
wala naman, 'di ba? Wala naman nangyayari.
Kasi nga
Ay,
lie yun, 'di ba? It's
all
a
true.
white lie sort of, 'di ba, when you say that in hopes of cushioning the blow, I guess, of the breakup, no?
Yeah.
Okay,
Usually gano'n naman.
yeah. So, what did you learn about yourself? I'll start with you first, Renz. Talking about that heartbreak a while ago, what did you learn about yourself after the first major heartbreak?
Makabilang naman si Doc G.
After the 5 major
Well, learn na
heartbreaks,
tanga pala ako
how
talaga.
did it change you?
Fairness na
Oo.
tanga pala ako. So, I'll stop being tanga.
May learnings naman. Kasi 'di ba
Actually,
sabi
hindi
niyo
ko
rin
pala ako
kanina,
hmm.
mahalaga dun yung may take away ka naman, 'di ba?
Yes,
Yung okay
oo.
masakit siya, sobrang sakit niya pero anong natutunan ko dito?
Well, yung ano kanina, yung opening line mo kanina, there is that certain part there that I've always parang carried with me then. Even before I've heard this kanina, parang every time we talk about heartache, ito yung sinasabi ko. I say na yung heartache does not break my heart apart, but it breaks my heart open. Yun, parang I realized na in all of those relationships, in all of those failed relationships, my heart was being open for the person who's meant to be there. Kasi parang
Yeah,
life,
agree.
my life experiences, all of those painful relationships, parang they placed me in a wall, in a shell, parang ganun, parang naging bato yung puso ko, parang ganun. So, I felt that I was not capable of genuinely loving someone else.
Mhm,
Dahil dun sa mga pain, dahil sa trust issues, abandonment issues, at all of those issues, I had them, di ba? So
mhm,
parang yung heart ko, it's a concrete wall, nakabalot siya concrete wall. And every heartache was opening it so that when the right
Yeah.
person comes in, ready na siya. Yun yung parang take ko. It's how I tried to see them. Na parang, kasi well, the usual thing, di ba? You see your heartache as a painful experience, na, it's a loss, and it's normal to feel that way. It's normal to be hurt, to feel that pain. Pero when
mhm,
you look at it also, di ba? There's also that other side of you being set free from a toxic relationship, you're being set free from your tanga self, di ba? So,
My
for
tanga
them,
self.
oo, di ba? Parang, even if I got hurt, I learned na it was for a bigger purpose for myself. And if you look at parang the greater scheme of things, nilalagay niya ako kung saan ako dapat pumunta. Parang nawala yung taong yun kasi hindi yun yung para sa akin, di ba? And if I stay
mhm.
there, I may not, reach whatever is meant for me. Parang ganun. So, for me, that's what I learned in every heartache. Kaya kanina nung narinig ko yun, parang sabi ko, oh my God, yun yung ano ko, yun yung laging take ko. That my heart is being broken open rather than being broken apart. Ayun.
Yeah. Nice.
I love that. I love
Asa
that.
tanga.
Broken
Char.
open. Sa
Kasi
tanga, I can so relate.
'Di ba? Alam ko. 10 yung sa'yo.
Sampo.
ay,
Ah,
nako.
10 yan.
Kala ko
Oh
yun.
my gosh! Yeah, hindi yun yung naging friend ko. Okay, hindi ko kaya.
Buti naman kasi girl, kung yun yung naging friend mo, ewan ko lang. Hindi ko kaya.
10 na binest friend ko pa eh, no?
Binesti mo.
Ano bang gusto mo kara talaga sa buhay mo?
Ay, nako.
Okay, I love that. Yes! Yung aso ko nagwawala. Okay,
Oo
Doc
nga, eh, cute.
Gia.
Yung sound ng
Ha
ginagawa niya.
pag nagugutom kasi siya pag wala na laman yung food bowl
Oo.
niya, sina-scratch
Oo.
niya. Hello, I'm still hungry. Okay. Doc Gia, how about you? What did you learn about yourself? What did a broken heart teach you naman?
Masakit siya. Masakit pala siya talaga. As in, you can't just say na lilipas din yan. Masakit siya and it takes time. Pero I realize that people come and go into your lives and then the one that's meant for you will just, stay amidst all your bullshit. And it comes when you least expect it pa. So, you
So
don't
true.
look for it because the more you look for it, the more it doesn't come eh. Me
That's true.
naman, I just let go of the fact that there's someone out there for me. I let go of that thought na eh. And then when I let go of that thought, that's when, you know, it happened. So yun, I think people come and go. That's a fact. And the ones who are going to stay are the ones who are going to be true to you.
Yeah, agree.
That's what
I
I learned.
agree. And the ones you deserve, I feel like. No?
Yeah.
Mm.
Kasi
Sobra.
yung mga dati rin, yung, 'di ba, yung mga heartbreaks na yun, parang 'di ba, if you think about it now, yung mga iniyak-iyakan mo, the person you are now, would you really have wanted to be with that person?
Oo, yung
'Di
parang
ba?
mapaisip ka lang, oh my God,
Oo.
bakit ano,
Parang
yung
Pwede
ganun.
gano'n.
naman.
Uy, ako dun.
Pwede.
Pinilit yun. Di ba, may ganung moments tayo. Yung parang,
Oh, ba't kasi pinilit yun?
Oo, ba't kasi pinilit? Ano ba yan? Yung anak ko na
tatawag
nababaliw
na,
sa
gutom na
football.
daw.
Okay. Eto naman, because you obviously, of course, you changed, 'di ba? We've all had, I don't know how many heartbreaks you've had. I've had quite a lot as well. Parang kada heartbreak, kada heart open, kada open ng heart mo every time that you go through something really painful. Parang I feel like you shed off, 'di ba, some skin, and then you turn into as you open up and you turn into a different person. Now, what do you love about the person that the heartbreak or slash heartbreaks turned you into? Let's start with the love, but I wanna hear both ends. What do you love about this person now that the heartbreak turned you into, and what do you hate about this person, or what can you improve on sa tao na to ngayon? Who wants to go first?
Sige, ako na. I think
Okay,
about
go.
dun sa love, I'd like to believe I'm wiser. I'd like
Yeah.
to believe kasi, well, syempre hindi naman naiiwasan. Minsan nagiging tanga ka pa din, minsan nagiging gago pa din, may nagagawa ka pa din to either hurt someone else or to ruin the relationship, mga ganun. So, but I think I'm wiser than before, na alam ko what I deserve. I know na
Yeah.
if something
Same.
that I don't deserve, I know where to draw the line and say stop. Parang yun. Unlike before, parang, yun nga, tanga tayo eh. So parang, sige lang, go lang. More.
Kung sino pumasok, love
I'm here.
kita, gano'n.
Oo, that parang, hinawakan lang yung kamay ko, I love you na,
I
gano'n.
love you na, gano'n. Oo, totoo yan. Sobrang
Hindi na.
pokmaro kami.
Oo. Parang
Samahang
it's a lot
pokmaro.
wiser na, di ba? Parang gano'n. So, yung hate naman, parang because of the many parang heartaches na yun, I've learned to doubt people. Parang, dati kasi I always give people the chance to be trusted eh. Pero ngayon parang nawala yun. Parang lagi na akong
Yeah.
may doubts, lagi na akong may question. And I hate that about myself kasi feeling ko parang I'm not able to connect to the person more fully. Kasi parang meron ako laging parang glass.
Harang.
May harang lagi na parang it filters what I see. And sometimes I feel to see na meron din silang magandang ginagawa for me. Ang nakikita ko lang yung mga negative. Kasi nga, parang masyado ako natatakot. So for me, parang although I turned wiser, I also became, parang, I became
More
too
wary.
careful. More wary yun. Diba? That somehow, it makes me feel na parang hindi na ako nakaka-connect fully with other people. So siguro yun yung love and hate ko about it.
Okay.
Ang hirap din nun, no? Nung meron kang
Yung wall, diba?
glass.
Parang,
Tsaka because you're so afraid, di ba nga energies, Doc Gia? We're gonna keep going back to that. What you think about, di ba? Kung ano yung
Yeah.
manifest mo, yun yung
yes,
mangyayari. Tsaka kung ano yung ine-expect mo, yun lang yung makikita mo.
True,
totoo.
Di
true,
ba?
true.
How about you,
Yep.
Doc Gia?
Me naman, what I love about the person the heartbreak turned you into is, siguro it's more of the realization of self-worth na even if he cheated on you, it doesn't define you as someone who is at fault. Parang ganon.
Yeah.
More of self-worth. But one thing I hate is that, yun, pareho kami ni partner, meron at meron talagang trust issue eh. Parang ka magiging jaded for a while na napaka-cynical mo pagdating sa love. Parang wala yan, lulukuhin lang ako niyan. Parang ganon. It came to that
Mm,
point.
totoo.
So even my husband, pinagdudahan ko pa yan na, yan na naman, pera lang yan, ganyan. But these are things that make you evolve as a person eh.
Yeah.
Come to think of it when you get to realize the patterns you have. So, yun. Those are the two takeaways I have.
Thank you so much for sharing that. Yun talaga, no? Sana naman, di ba? Ideally, you learn from it and you become wiser and hopefully not make the same mistake again, or like after 10 mistakes, siguro naman, tapos
Partner.
na.
Bago na, di ba?
Partner.
Sabi yung maka-atake dyan.
Sorna.
Hindi.
Sorna.
Hanggang ngayon ba? Hanggang ngayon ba rin? Hanggang
Yeah.
ngayon? Tanga ka pa
Well,
din? Charis.
hindi naman, nagbago na.
Hindi na siya tanga.
Bago naman ako.
Pagyalabang ko yan.
I think so naman. Wow, confident siya. ako
I
din,
want to go
family.
deeper into the self-worth. I wanna talk about that with you also, Renz. Like, what do you think? Why do you think as that part of you still hasn't changed? Like, what are you looking for?
Oh my God, ang hirap ng tanong. I know kasi na parang ano, parang ever since I had, parang siguro yung heartache na yun with my best friend, parang I knew that there was this void in me na never napunan.
Mm-hmm.
So parang if there's something na parang hindi nagbago, it's that desire to fill in that void. And
Yeah.
I realized lately na parang everything that came after that heartache was to fill in that pain. And the bad thing is, I realized bakit ako nagpakatanga. And this is the first time I'm gonna say this kasi hindi pa namin napag-usapan ni Doc Jen. I only realized this a few days ago. Nagpapakatanga ako, hinahayaan kong masaktan yung sarili ko kasi feeling ko na if I'm already hurting with someone else, it means I've moved on from the pain coming from that heartache. So parang ako, pag nasaktan ako, okay, ibig sabihin, okay na ako. Naka-move on ako kasi iba na yung sakit. I don't have to think about that pain kasi there's this new pain I'm facing. And then after that, pag okay na ako, hanap na naman ako. I mean, not intentionally naman nagpapakatanga, pero parang I'm okay hurting kasi alam ko it simply means I'm moving forward away from that pain. Which
Naging gauge mo
parang naging
siya.
gauge ko siya, which in reality, parang
Oo.
bakit? 'Di ba parang why did I have to
Oo.
let myself suffer? I could have, healed from that pain in different ways.
Mm-hmm.
Pero nakita ko na parang there's that void that I've been trying to fill in and feeling ko kung
Yeah.
nasasaktan ako, it means wala na yun kasi may iba na, may ibang void na, may ibang masakit na. And yun yung parang kinainisan ko sa sarili ko na bakit ko hinayaan yung sarili ko to go through it? Why did I not stop that at that point? 'Di ba? And now that I realized it, ngayon ko siya binibuild sa sarili ko. Kaya, yun yung parang naiwan na part na hindi, yung self-worth na parang, it was based on that void, on that loss, na feeling ko
Yeah.
kung may makapuno nun, buo na ako ulit.
Yun,
But,
yun.
yeah, and I
Correct.
forgot the part wherein I should be the one feeling that void. Hinanap ko siya ng hinanap sa iba. Hindi ko siya hinanap sa sarili
Exactly.
ko. Oh my God, Eureka moment, Char.
Oo, 'di ba? We keep
And
talking
then,
about
yeah.
don't allow people to fill you up, pero in reality, that's what's happening to partner. And I would say ako rin, parang there came a point na I would depend my worth based on how I am with people,
Mm-mm.
which shouldn't be the case. Kasi
Mm.
they hurt you period. Huwag mo na lagyan ng rationale yun.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Period, leave, move on. Then the other person, magba-brand new start ka. Huwag mo i-co-compare na siya ang replacement para
Dun
dito.
sa, oo, tama.
Oo. Kasi dun magkakaroon tayo ng problem.
Yun yung
Thank you
mahirap sa ano,
for
no?
sharing
Sa
that.
heartaches kasi parang every time your heart gets broken, it takes something away from you that you can never get back.
Yeah.
True. And you
Sometimes
need to
parang,
accept that.
diba, ang
Yeah.
hirap.
But maybe it's also a part of you that needed to be shed off. 'Di ba?
Ay, gusto ko yun.
Yeah.
Okay, bakit? Ang ganda nun. Sorry.
Shed off.
May mga lessons ako dito. Oh my God.
Topic natin yung bukas. How to shed off emotional pain.
Ang ganda nun.
Inspired by Cara Eriguel.
Hindi ko moment ako doon. Oh, ano?
Paano magpagpag? Ganon.
Oo. You're shedding off your tanga self.
Mm.
Ganon.
Oo, shedding your tanga self. Ganon.
Pero hindi totoo yan yung feeling a whole. Literally and figuratively. Diba?
Oo.
Hello. Hinahanap mo siya everywhere else eh. But then yun
Totoo.
nga before, hala siya.
So, siya din naghahanap na daw kasi may hole na daw kasi dun sa food bowl.
Give me 2 seconds. Wait lang kunin ko na yung bowl. Wait lang. Ano ba yan?
Ang cute ng dog. Oh.
Ang cute ng dog niya.
Alam mo ganyan yung mga dogs namin dito ngayon. Kapag gutom na sila, tapos hindi mo sila pinapakain. Ay, naku, manggugulo na talaga. Tapos,
Asan na sila?
ang style nila ngayon, pagkakain, mauna pa sila sa kitchen.
Ay,
Tapos,
ay,
hindi sila aalis.
nice.
Kain.
The dogs are learning.
Oo, they're learning talaga.
Ay, alam mo yung tsura ng aso ko sa bowl niya. 2 paa niya nandun sa loob. Saka tingin siya sa akin.
Ay, sobrang
Sabi niya,
kailangan
wala
ko
na
to.
talaga. Pus na.
Feed me. I fed you na. Okay. What were we saying? Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, so
And
shedding
shedding
off,
off. Yeah.
right? And also yun nga
Shedding
yung
off.
filling that void. I think I mentioned it also in your episode. I was single for 3 years before I met my husband. I was
Mm-hmm.
also filling the void somehow
Yeah.
left and right, but I never went in a hindi ako pumasok sa relationship
Mm-hmm.
na malalim. Tapos, yun, tama ka, Doc, no? Parang kung kailan di mo na siya hinahanap, kung kailan parang feeling mo buo ka na, parang resolve na ako, Lord, siguro pag nag-30 ako, tas mag-isa ako, okay na ako dun.
Okay na
Oo,
ako dun.
ganyan
Yung ganun
ako.
ka, di ba? Oo.
Oo, may mga conversations. Tapos
Oo.
dadating yan. Mga
Mismo!
1 week, dadating. Oo.
Gusto ko yung may timeline. 1 week.
Oh, 1 week, dadating.
2 weeks naman ako, pero totoo yun, ganun ka-short yung
Tumuwi.
timeline. Hindi talaga
Oo.
pagkasabi mong ganun. Feeling ko nga energy din talaga siya na siguro kasi yung naaamoy nila na, buo to. 'Di ba? Hindi
Feeling
siya,
mo parang
Oo.
ano,
hindi niya ako kailangan, gusto
parang
niya
si
ako.
universe ready na for you, ikaw na lang yung hindi. Ganon.
Yes.
So, pag
A
nung naging
nice
ready ka,
one.
andyan na siya sa kanto lang kasi nga, ready na siya. Parang ganon, no?
Yeah. And that's
Tama.
what happened to me.
Oo. Anong
Sabi ko na
nag-stop?
sa parents ko, sabi ko, Dad, Mom, tanggap ko na sa sarili ko that I'll stay with you for the rest of my life. Ako na magbabayad ng kuryente, etc. And then that night, I closed late sa clinic. And then, who would have ever realized a guy peeking through the jealousy? Sa ilalim, sabi ko, shit, sino to? Yung pala, asawa ko.
Doon niya nakilala.
He took the risk of peeping in kasi may konti pang light and I was there.
Uh-huh.
And then, everything is history na. So, it
Beautiful
found me in the
history.
right place.
It
Yan
found you.
talaga. Oo,
Sana
Nasingit ka
all.
niya
Sana
sa
all
tamang
nakakatawa.
lugar.
sana all. Partner tayo may jealousy. Tapos sara mo lang yon. Tapos tingnan mo kung
Hindi na
sino
kasi uso
sisilip.
yung jealousy. Sliding ano na kami, yung gumagano na na
Hindi
window.
kaya nga, try mo
Yun
yung
yung
sliding.
jealousy
Tapos
technique
buksan mo
namin.
lang ng konti. Tapos kunyari
At
may
saka
light.
partner, nakakatakot sumilip dun sa window ko sa office, tapos may sisilip.
Sabagay.
Kasi nasa second floor ako.
Oh my God!
Sabagay. O sige, wag na. Kasi baka nagpo-floating. Walang paa. Delikado yun.
Tapos na
Halloween
tayo sa
special dito ni Cara.
ghosters. Tapos na tayo sa ghosts, Renz.
Basta tayo dun sa mga
Ah,
ghosts.
ah.
Hindi na tayo.
Okay. Doc G,
Move on
I
na
asked you the
tayo.
same question na, no? What do you love about that person now? And what do you hate about the person? You did, no? You answered it na.
Yeah.
That was the last one.
Yeah, I
If you
did.
could talk to past you when you were suffering through that heartbreak, anong sasabihin mo sa sarili mo?
Sasabihin ko, ay nako, wait ka ng 10 years, makikita mo na yung love of your life. Huwag ka dyan, umiyak ka dyan, maghalupasay ka dyan, pero alam mo, merong gwapo para sa'yo. Ganon.
Ang
Ganon.
hopeful nung kanya.
Ang hopeful, no? Ano
Oo.
sasabihin mo,
Hopeful.
partner?
Bakit? Ano sa'yo, Renz?
Kasi, well, hindi naman negative, pero parang I will tell my old self na parang kayanin mo lang yan. In time it will make sense. Parang that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Parang in time it will make sense. Ngayon, it doesn't make sense, but you'll get to that point when you realize na okay, yun pala yun. Diba? Kasi
Yeah.
I think we were all at that point na parang, oh my God, anong meaning nito? Bakit ba ito nangyayari sa akin? Iyak ka habang
Yes, true.
it doesn't make sense eh. And then you feel hopeless na parang, baka ito na, baka because no one can love me because I'm gonna be alone forever, di ba? And eventually, after some time, you realize it makes sense. So parang, for me, yun, parang it's just me telling myself, one day it will make sense.
That's beautiful. I love that. Thank you for sharing that. Ako yung sabi ko sa sarili ko, girl, sige lang. Gawin mo lahat ng pagkakamaling yan kasi 10 years down the road, magpa-podcast ka tapos yan yung content mo.
Oy! Actually, magandang sabihin din yan. Oy, alam mo,
Oo.
magiging episode yan sa podcast nyo.
Oo, yung kunyari,
Material.
yung sa ating dalawa,
Oo.
mafe-feature
Diba?
ka. Oo,
Magiging
yun.
episode ka.
Magiging
Si Maring,
episode
si
ka.
Maring Taylor Swift, nagiging kanta, ito magiging episode ng podcast.
Oh, mismo.
Sangka.
Diba?
Ganda din.
Tsaka hello, if I did, parang inisip ko, anong kwento kaya mga ikukwento ko ngayon sa mga ano, di ba? If I didn't go through all of that. And I don't think we would be doing what we're doing now
Yeah.
if we didn't go through. I mean,
We
hello,
didn't-
walwalsesh. Di ba?
Para sa panaging podcast kami ng mga sawi, di ba?
Oo, yun talaga yung peg
Hindi kami naging
namin.
sawi.
Saka wala talaga kaming topic.
Maubusan
Hiyang-hiya
kami.
kami sa guide question si Kara.
Ano ba yan?
Oo nga. Alam mo yung
Oh,
ano, next
partner.
time, dapat may
Hiyang-hiya
ganito
ako
na
sa
tayo
questions.
Kaya na nag-guess siya sa atin kung putyo-putyo ng mga questions natin.
Putyo-putyo yung mga questions natin, nakakahiya.
Ganito pala yun. This is how you learn.
Oh, alam mo, ganito na tayo bukas. May guide questions, magpe-prepare. Magpa-find time ako bukas, magpe-prepare ako. Kaya,
Kaya pala lang guest ako kumuha ng best practices.
kayang-hiya ako talaga kanina pa.
Alam mo, dapat na nung tayo nag-guest kay Kara, tapos gines natin siya sa atin.
Oo, tapos guest siya
Dapat
bukas,
tayo.
diba? Tapos tayong guest. Makita mo yung stark difference.
Tapos ang ganda-ganda na mag-host, tapos tayo kung anong kasabugan.
Oo nga,
Kasabog.
sabog-sabog tayo.
Ano ba? Hindi.
Rock and roll to the world.
Bro, in character lang, di ba? Kung ano, walwalsesh nga Kung
Hiyang-hiya nga kami sa guide questions mo. Gagawa nga ako bukas.
Sorry na. Di ba sabi ko sa'yo ngayon, Doc Gia, kalat talaga yung utak ko, kaya kailangan meron na.
Kalat pa yan sa lagay na yan.
Kalat pa yun sa lagi na yan.
Kara.
Diba?
Sana
Paano pa
all.
kami? Paano pa kami
Sana
talagang
all.
kalat ng utak?
Sorry na. Okay. Last couple of questions for me po, Doc G and Sir Renz. Eto na, because this is mainly our topic, right? Heartbreaks that turn into heart growths, diba? It's just a matter of shifting, diba? Masakit siya, it doesn't make sense in the moment, but it's in how you go through it and not get over it necessarily, diba? So, what are the heartbreaks that you are grateful for and why? Are you grateful for the heartbreaks you just mentioned, or are there some others that you're grateful for? And why?
Ako no. Para kasi I'll be plastic to myself to say, I'm so grateful na I was cheated on. Sobrang grateful ako, third party ako. Pero siguro, it's more of gratefulness in terms of I didn't end up with them. And I got to end up with someone who really appreciated me for who I am. Yung parang lahat ng loss ko during those past was just merged into one person. So I think I would look at it that way.
That's beautiful. I love that. Yes, Sir Renz.
Ako siguro yun na rin yung kanina. Kasi if hindi ako na ghost nun, I wouldn't have pursued my dreams. Parang I would have
Yes.
stopped. Kasi wala parang sobrang head over heels ako dun sa person. Siya na lang yung mundo ko. And I forgot all the plans and dreams I had. So, nung nawala kasi siya, parang I used yung pain to start building on my dreams. So, feeling ko, yun, kaya ako grateful dun. Kasi had it not happened, baka I would have been too comfortable with everything. And walang growth. Wala ako dito ngayon.
Exactly! Ay, palakpakan po natin!
Ang mga tanga na improve.
Mabuhay mga samahang pokmaru.
Yes, mga
Kala ko
tangang
anong
nag-shed off
kinabahan.
na. O, diba?
True.
Parang
Doon
mga
ako.
ahas nag-shed ka na ng bago mong skin. No, I mean, those are wonderful. And it should be said out loud, diba? Also that
Yeah.
you're grateful for not ending up with that person because you found, diba? Isipin mo kung nag-stick ka doon, man, diba? At hindi nangyari kung ano yung nangyari. Ano ka ngayon? Sino ka ngayon, diba? Hindi mo sana makikilala, hindi mo ma-open yung heart mo para makilala tong
Yeah.
tao na who truly deserves you and who you truly deserve as well. Diba? And it's lovely that you are able to appreciate the effects of that pain afterwards. Kasi, yun nga diba? Parang shinif niya yung buhay mo. Parang kung hindi ka nasaktan ng ganun, hindi mo sana magagamit yung, yun nga, shift yung energy na yun into something productive for you.
Tama.
So, ganda nun.
Daming
Beautiful.
growth. Sana na-realize ko to dati.
Same.
Will you realize it now, partner? At least nasa mind
I'm
mo na.
realizing it na. Parang, alam mo yung parang during those times kasi parang wala di ba? Wala kang maisip
Oo,
na
totoo
way to
yan.
move forward from that pain. But imagine
Yeah.
having these realizations and those times that you were hurting, ang dali mag-move on.
Oo, totoo. Tama. Tama.
Sana ganun, no? Sana,
Sabi ko sa'yo,
sana
eye-opener
nakikinig
ko
tayo.
si after 30 Partner, gayahin na natin si Kara.
well,
Hindi,
oh no.
i-guess na lang natin siya lagi.
Ay, game
Okay,
ako dyan.
kokopyahin ko yung mga guide questions na tatanungin ko rin yan bukas sa
O bigla
recording
si
natin.
Kara yung susunod nating episode. Yan na
Si
yun yung
Kara
mga tanong.
bukas. Bukas si Kara. Kakahiya.
Bakit yung topic nila parang topic na namin dati?
Oo, hindi. Mag-topic tayo ng emotional pagpagin.
Emotional pagpagin.
Emotional pagpagin.
Ito na. Alam kong busy kayo. Ito, before we close, last question for me. And
Alam mo,
then one more
nakapatid ako sa
after
mga
this.
tanong no?
Bakit? Andiyan na ako kita kinakabahan. In under 1 minute, o di ba na-measure pa ako? Hindi naman, no pressure. But like, just as concise as possible, what advice would you give to someone, kunwari kaharap mo na siya ngayon, tas nagmamadali siya, ganyan. Someone who's going through major heartbreak right now.
Well, sige,
Yung parang
advice lang
nadaanan lang. Sige,
Parang,
partner
for
ka
me,
muna.
huwag mo siyang madaliin. Kasi the more na minamadali mo yung heartache, ay yung pag-move on, parang the more na minamadali mo yung pag-move on, the more na mas nagiging mahirap siya at mas masakit siya. Kasi pag minamadali mo siya, may expectations ka sa sarili mo. Iniisip mo, ay, dapat ganito na ako, dapat ganyan na ako. Tapos pag hindi mo na-reach yun, ang sakit na naman, di ba? So,
Yeah.
go through the process. Allow yourself to feel the pain, no matter how painful it is. Kasi pag dumating ka na dun sa rurok nung sakit, there's no other way but go towards healing. So, just go through it. Hayaan mo lang, daanan mo lang, matatapos din yan. Huwag mo siyang madaliin. Yun.
Ako
Ganda.
naman, sasabihin ko sa kanya, sige lang, iyak mo yan lahat. Iyak, wala ka lahat. Magsira ka, magbato ka ng baso, okay lang yan. Lahat na buhos mo. Pero don't forget, at the end, you will always emerge a winner.
Ganda nun. Win.
Yes! Sana nakasalubong ko kayong dalawa nung mahina heartbreak ako, no? Yung kahit, oy, Dok, ganyan, op. Alam ko may pinagdadaanan ka. Teka. O, ito lang, di ba?
Kara, bumalik ka dito.
Sarap na
Bumalik ka
conversation na
dito.
to pag heartbroken ka, no?
Kara, bumalik ka. Bakit ka ganyan?
Ang sarap, ang sarap. Okay, babalik-balik ang, ay, wag naman sana ako. Diyos ko po, kasal na po tayo. I mean, sana balik-balikan. But I mean, also, just because you're married and just because you found the one doesn't mean your heart won't get broken.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
yung
open up
heartache naman in the marriage doesn't necessarily have to be maghiwalay, di ba? I mean, you can be heartbroken with
conflicts, fights.
Yeah, and those are also exercises pala, no, for when you're married. Diba? Parang you learn how to deal with yourself better. You know yourself more. Imagine if you didn't get hurt that way. Hindi mo makikilala yung sarili mo truly and how you deal with that. So thank you so much. My last question for you guys, which I ask all my guests on the show, just to kind of keep us grounded and to para buuin, diba, how we feel. And dahil gabi natin nire-record to, diba, I want you guys to end on a grateful note. So what are you guys grateful for today? It can be 1 thing, 10 things, up to you. But treat it like a gratitude shout out to the universe.
Ako, grateful ako na I'm still alive and I'm grateful that I have true friends like you guys. That is something that I'm super grateful for. Shout out ako dyan.
Yes.
Thank you.
For me naman, today I'm grateful for having that courage to face the day. Kasi parang the past few days, I don't want to face the day. I don't want to face myself, my emotions, my thoughts. Kasi parang sobrang sakit nila. Because I'm going through a heartbreak. So, parang ayoko siyang daanan. So, for me, I'm grateful na today I had that courage na harapin yung araw, do what I need to do, face myself, and see what happens next.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm so grateful for you both for being so open.
Thank you too. Thank you for
being
this.
vulnerable and for sharing everything here. At sa oras ninyong dalawa, maraming salamat. Please invite yung mga after 30 years naman natin dito to listen. I'm sure most of them already do, but please invite them to follow you on your socials and your personal and your podcasts, and also to listen to your podcast.
So don't forget to listen to After 30 by Cara Eriguel and to the Walwalers. Pakinggan niyo ang episode ni Cara After 30. Ang daming learnings. And please don't forget our podcast, walwalsesh. That's on Spotify. If you haven't clicked that follow button, don't forget to click that. And then you can join our community sa Viber and our socials at walwalsesh pod. So, there you go. So, maraming salamat, Kara. We're very grateful for having the
Thank
both
you,
of us.
Kara. Thank you.
Duty
Sobrang
lang si
saya ng
Vino,
episode na 'to. Oo nga eh.
pero thank you so much. And me and
More
partner
crossover
appreciate.
apps soon.
Yes, more
Crossover.
crossover.
Yes.
Yes, please.
I
Exciting
super
yan. Ay,
enjoy
may part 1
talking
setup
to
sa
you
amin part
guys.
2 ganun. Charot.
Dapat may bago tayong move. Pagpag.
Pagpag.
Yeah, pagpag.
Bukas pagpag tayo partner. Emotional pagpag bukas.
Sure ka.
Thank you so much.
Ready ka.
After 30, walwal sesh.
Yes, thank
Thank you,
you.
Kara.